Now, the start of a new year means new resolutions. As Not on Your Side's Rogelio Mares reports, some people are starting their year hoping to educate themselves about firearm safety.
There's no standard training protocol required to buy a gun in the United States right now. A 2017 University of Washington study found that only 1 in 4 Americans receive any kind of formal firearm training. Well, here in Tucson, trainers in a handgun safety course say it's a good step towards responsible gun ownership.
Bullseye. Shooting, Matt. We spend the morning in the classroom. We go through firearm safety, safety rules, ammunition, things that can go wrong with ammunition.
There's plenty you have to learn here before you actually get to fire a handgun.
Then we get into firing the gun, the stance, and how to hold the gun and so forth. This is your single action only revolver.
Teaching the course is Range Master Fred Thoreau.
What we're trying to do is teach them how to shoot safely. We're not trying to make marksmen out of them.
He says there's another course for that. The idea, Fred says, is to educate any person willing to learn about the weight of responsibility resting in their hands.
If you've got a firearm, it's a very serious responsibility. You've got the responsibility of life or death, so you need to learn to shoot the firearm properly. You need to learn the laws associated with the use of firearms, and that's why training comes in and is why it's important.
This course, Fred says, stresses the thoughtful use of a firearm as a tool for personal safety.
Kind of like a fire extinguisher. If you've got a fire extinguisher, a fire at home, it's going to take a while for the fire department to respond. The fire extinguisher is a safety device that allows you to deal with the situation as a first responder.
Susan Lockwood says she pursued her interest in firearms for personal safety. The education part was just a natural step for her.
Well, I was just curious about gun safety and the various types of guns. If I was going to purchase one, I wanted to, this class lets you try out different types. I just wanted to be well informed when making that decision.
Susan is already an exception to statistics. Only 49% of women who have used firearms have received formal training. That's in that UW study. That's compared to men who have taken a training course. That stands at 66%. For KGUN 9 on Your Side, I'm Rogelio Mares.